Are you a senior struggling to make ends meet on your fixed income? Well, get ready because a massive financial windfall could be headed your way tomorrow. The Canadian government has approved an unprecedented double payment for two of the biggest income supplements for retirees. That's right, if you currently receive the Guaranteed Income Supplement and Old Age Security Pension, you may be eligible for a combined $2,600 in your bank account as soon as tomorrow. This is huge news that could significantly boost the finances of millions of low-income seniors across Canada. But there are a few key details you need to know about these payments. So stick around, because in this video I'll break down everything about this GIS and OAS double payment situation. I'll explain who exactly qualifies, how much you could receive, when the money should arrive, and why the government decided to send out these large lump sum payments. But first, let me introduce myself and my channel. Hi there, my name is Michael and welcome to Seniors Money. This is the YouTube channel dedicated to helping Canadian retirees maximize their income, understand complex financial topics, access benefits they're entitled to, and make the most of their hard-earned money in retirement. I put out new videos every week covering a wide range of subjects like OAS and CPP, tax tips for seniors, investing and retirement planning, pension advice, senior benefits, deals and discounts, and much more. My goal is to make personal finance easy to understand for seniors, cut through the jargon, and share clear, practical wisdom that can help put more money in your pocket. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you never miss an important update. Okay, let's dive into the details on this shocking double payment news from the Canada Revenue Agency. As I mentioned at the top, the Canadian government has approved issuing a one-time double payment for the Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, and Old Age Security, OAS, pension for the upcoming payment cycle. This means that millions of low-income seniors who currently receive both of these benefits could get double the money they normally would in their next payment. For example, the maximum GIS payment for a single senior is usually $1,051.59 per month. With the double payment, that could be a lump sum of $2,103.18 hitting their bank account. And for OAS, instead of receiving the maximum $668.20 monthly payment, an eligible retiree could get a double payment of $1,336.40. Combined, that works out to a potential $2,600 windfall payment for tomorrow for a low-income senior receiving both full GIS and OAS benefits. Now, these are just the maximum payment amounts. The actual double payment you receive will depend on how much you currently get from GIS and OAS based on your income level and marital status. But it's still an incredibly significant amount of money, especially for seniors living on a tight fixed income with expenses like rent, groceries, and medical costs to cover. So why exactly did the government decide to approve these one-time double payments? There are a few key reasons. To help offset inflation and the skyrocketing cost of living that has eaten into seniors' buying power over the past couple of years. As an economic stimulus measure to boost consumer spending and aid in Canada's recovery from COVID-19. In recognition that GIS and OAS payments have been lagging behind the true costs faced by low-income seniors. By issuing these larger lump sum payments, the government hopes to provide meaningful financial relief to Canada's most vulnerable retirees who rely heavily on these income-tested benefits. It's important to note that this appears to be a one-time double payment, not an ongoing increase to GIS and OAS rates. So seniors shouldn't expect another windfall like this next month. However, advocates have been pushing for permanent increases to these payments to better reflect current price levels. So this double payment could be a step towards future adjustments, especially if the inflation situation persists. Of course, any extra money for seniors struggling with rising costs is a welcome boost. And we're talking about a sudden $2,600 cash injection for potentially millions of low-income retirees across the country. That's money that can go towards paying down debt, catching up on overdue bills, medical expenses, repairing your home, or simply having a bit more financial breathing room to make ends meet a little easier. So this is clearly massive news when it comes to the personal finances of lower-income Canadian seniors who receive GIS and OAS payments. But whenever the government approves measures like this, there's always fine print and eligibility details to understand. So let's break down some of the key criteria around these double payments. To qualify for the double GIS payment, you must be currently receiving the Guaranteed Income Supplement as a low-income senior. GIS payments are income tested based on your annual earnings, so those with higher incomes don't qualify. Single seniors with annual income above $20,608 generally aren't eligible for any GIS payments. For couples, the income threshold is $25,920 to receive at least some partial GIS benefits. The full maximum GIS amount goes to those with the lowest annual incomes. For singles, it's $11,052, and for couples, it's $15,768. For OAS, you must be age 65 or older, reside in Canada, have legal status, and meet residency requirements to receive the regular monthly payment of up to $668.20. Both GIS and OAS qualify for these double payments, meaning that seniors receiving the maximum for both programs could get up to an extra $2,600 total in their payment arriving tomorrow. However, if you only receive one of the benefits, either GIS or OAS but not both, you'll still only get that one double payment amount, not the full $2,600. Lastly, the government has stated that this is an automatic deposit based on your existing GIS and OAS payment levels. There is no need to apply separately to receive this double payment. The money should show up directly in your bank account through the same channel you normally get your GIS and OAS payments deposited, whether that's your checking account, savings account, or however else you have it set up. So barring any last-minute delays, this money could quite literally arrive as soon as tomorrow morning, though the specific timing may vary a bit across different financial institutions as they process the government payments. Just keep a close eye on your account balance because if you're eligible, a sudden large double payment could show up at any time starting tomorrow. You'll definitely want to watch out for this influx of cash hitting your bank account. Now, when it comes to how you should use or spend this extra money from the double GIS and OAS payments, that's completely up to you. It's your money to do with as you choose. Some may opt to put it straight into savings as a buffer or rainy day fund. Others could use it to pay off pressing bills, debts, medical expenses, or home repairs that have been weighing on their budget. Or you might simply spend it on essentials like rent, groceries, and other costs of living to give yourself more financial breathing room, at least temporarily. There's no right or wrong way to use this money, and for many lower-income seniors receiving the full benefits, a $2,600 payment really is a massive influx of cash, representing anywhere from 2 to 4 months' worth of GIS and OAS. The key is to make sure you're aware of this payment situation, understand if you qualify and how much to expect, and have a plan in place for when that extra money potentially hits your bank account tomorrow. This is just my opinion, but I would caution against splurging all of the double payment on big purchases or frivolous items. Sure, you could treat yourself to something nice, since this is effectively a financial windfall. But I'd suggest being prudent with the bulk of it given how uncertain the economic and inflation situation is right now. A lot could change in the months ahead, so it's wise to earmark at least a chunk of this money for necessities and cost of living expenses. However, do feel free to use a portion of it to alleviate immediate money stresses or to pursue reasonable wants or goals you've been putting off on your fixed retirement budget. Just be smart about how you allocate these surprise double payments. And of course, watch out for any potential scams trying to take advantage of this situation. Never give out personal or banking details if someone reaches out to you unexpectedly about these government payments. The double GIS and OAS deposits should happen automatically, so don't fall for any requests demanding money up front or asking you to verify information. Be vigilant to protect yourself and your finances here. Now, long term, it will be interesting to see if this double payment situation leads to higher permanent benefit